Fellow food lovers and kitchen adventurers, welcome back to the Kettle Chronicles. Today, we're embarking on a delicious journey across America, exploring the iconic dishes that have shaped our nation's culinary identity. Whether you're a seasoned cook looking to master classic American flavors, or a beginner eager to understand what makes our food culture so special, this comprehensive guide will take you through the top 10 most popular American foods that have captured hearts and taste buds from sea to shining sea. Before we dive into our countdown, it's essential to understand that American cuisine is beautifully complex, born from a melting pot of cultural influences. Each dish tells a story of immigration, innovation, and regional adaptation. These foods aren't just meals, they're edible pieces of history that continue to evolve in our modern kitchens. The hamburger stands as perhaps the most recognizable American food worldwide. This isn't just ground beef between buns, it's a canvas for creativity that has inspired countless variations. You know, the secret to a perfect burger really lies in the meat blend. Combine 80% lean ground beef with 20% fat for optimal juiciness. Form your patties gently, and make sure to create a slight depression in the center to prevent puffing during cooking. Season generously with salt and pepper just before cooking. Never mix seasonings into the raw meat, as this can create a dense texture. Cook on a hot grill or cast iron skillet for that perfect crust. The key, honestly, is high heat and minimal handling. Let the meat develop that beautiful Maillard reaction that creates those complex savory flavors we all crave. American pizza has evolved far beyond its Italian origins, becoming a unique culinary art form. New York style with its thin, foldable crust and Chicago's deep dish are just the beginning. The foundation of great pizza is the dough, which benefits from a long, slow fermentation process. Mix your dough at least 24 hours before use, allowing the yeast to develop complex flavors. For home cooks, achieving that perfect crust really requires understanding your oven's limitations. Use a pizza stone or steel, preheated to your oven's maximum temperature. The high heat creates steam from the dough's moisture, resulting in that coveted crispy exterior and chewy interior. Don't overload with toppings. Restraint is key to preventing soggy pizza. Fried chicken represents comfort food at its finest, but achieving restaurant-quality results at home requires technique and patience. The secret starts with brining your chicken pieces for at least 4 hours, preferably overnight. This process ensures moisture retention and flavor penetration throughout the meat. The coating is equally crucial. Create a seasoned flour mixture with paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and cayenne. The key to that perfect crust is the double dredge method. Flour, buttermilk, then flour again. This creates texture and helps the coating adhere properly. Maintain oil temperature between 325 and 350 degrees Fahrenheit for even cooking without burning the exterior before the interior is done. American barbecue is actually 4 distinct regional styles, each with passionate devotees. Kansas City barbecue features thick molasses-based sauces on various meats. Carolina barbecue splits between tangy vinegar-based sauces in the east and mustard-based in the south. Memphis focuses on dry rubs, while Texas emphasizes the beef and the smoke. The foundation of great barbecue is time and temperature control. Low and slow cooking, typically between 225 and 250 degrees Fahrenheit, breaks down tough connective tissues while infusing smoke flavor. Choose your wood carefully. Hickory for bold flavor, apple for mild sweetness, or oak for a balanced smoke. The meat is done when it reaches proper internal temperature and passes the tenderness test. The hot dog might seem simple, but there's surprising complexity in this handheld favorite. Quality starts with the sausage itself. Look for natural casings that provide that satisfying snap when bitten. The cooking method matters enormously. Grilling adds char and smokiness, while boiling keeps the sausage juicy. Regional variations tell fascinating stories. Chicago dogs are loaded with specific toppings and never ketchup. New York dogs feature spicy brown mustard and sauerkraut. Coney Island dogs come with chili and onions. Each style reflects local preferences and available ingredients, making hot dogs a true representation of American regional diversity. Macaroni and cheese has evolved from Thomas Jefferson's sophisticated dinner party dish to America's ultimate comfort food. The key to exceptional mac and cheese lies in the cheese sauce, which, really requires understanding the science of emulsification. Start with a proper roux, cooking flour and butter to eliminate that raw flour taste. Gradually, add warm milk to prevent lumps, then incorporate cheese off the heat to prevent separation. Use a combination of cheeses for complexity, sharp cheddar for flavor, Gruyere for smoothness, and maybe just a touch of cream cheese for richness. The pasta should be slightly undercooked before baking, since it will continue cooking in the sauce. Buffalo wings were invented in 1964 at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York, and have since become a game day staple. The original recipe is surprisingly simple. Frank's red-hot sauce mixed with butter creates that perfect balance of heat and richness. The key is the ratio, typically 2 parts sauce to 1 part butter. Proper wing preparation starts with drying them thoroughly and seasoning with salt. Some cooks prefer the 2-step cooking method. Bake first to render fat, then fry for crispiness. Others swear by the single fry method at a slightly lower temperature. Either way, the wings should be crispy outside and juicy inside, coated in that glossy, spicy sauce. Apple pie represents American optimism and tradition, but creating the perfect pie requires understanding both pastry and fruit. The crust should be flaky and tender, achieved through cold ingredients and minimal mixing. Use a combination of butter and shortening for optimal texture and flavor. Apple selection is crucial. Granny Smith apples hold their shape well, while Honeycrisp adds sweetness. McIntosh provides excellent flavor but can become mushy. A combination of varieties creates complexity. Pre-cooking the filling slightly prevents the gap between crust and filling that often occurs as apples shrink during baking. While tacos originated in Mexico, American interpretations have created entirely new categories. Hard-shell tacos, unknown in traditional Mexican cuisine, became an American phenomenon. The key to great tacos is balance. Protein, vegetables, sauce, and texture working in harmony. For authentic flavor, toast your spices before grinding. Cumin, chili powder, and paprika really benefit from this treatment. Corn tortillas should be warmed to release their flavor and improve flexibility. Don't overfill tacos. They should be eaten by hand without falling apart. Each bite should contain all components in proper proportion. New England clam chowder represents American regional cuisine at its finest. The base is a proper roux-thickened soup, not flour-thickened after the fact. Start with salt pork or bacon for authentic flavor, then build your aromatic base with onions, celery, and potatoes. Fresh clams are ideal, but canned will work in a pinch. The key is not overcooking the clams, which become tough and rubbery. Add them at the very end, just long enough to heat through. Heavy cream provides richness, but don't boil the soup after adding cream, as it may curdle. These 10 dishes represent more than just popular foods. They're edible connections to American culture, history, and regional identity. Each offers opportunities to explore techniques, understand ingredients, and create memorable meals for family and friends. The beauty of American cuisine lies in its adaptability and innovation. These classics provide foundations for creativity, allowing you to add personal touches while respecting traditional methods. Whether you're perfecting your burger technique or mastering the art of barbecue, remember that great cooking comes from understanding ingredients, respecting techniques, and practicing with passion. Ready to start your American food journey? Pick one dish from this list and commit to mastering it this week. Share your results with us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Kettle Chronicles for more deep dives into the foods that shape our culinary world. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest cooking adventures, and share this article with fellow food enthusiasts who love exploring America's incredible culinary landscape.